So how is everybody? Feeling nice and hungover?
Nah.
I feel fine. I only had the one glass of wine.
I
Sleepy.
woke up and I felt good. Then I felt awful for all of like an hour, and then I'm good again. So
That's great.
I bounced back decently fast.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm fine. I can't tell if I'm covered in real blood or fake blood anymore. We're good.
Oops.
Kenzie's a big murderer for anybody on the stream who doesn't know.
I am not.
Very big.
Kill him with kindness.
Yay!
That's her motto.
I have no motto.
My motto is I have no motto.
Yeah.
Mainly because I can't remember what my motto is if I set one.
You say motto, I say I like to make tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Alright.
You guys are great.
Oh,
we
Thank
try.
you as well, dear.
You guys are great. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Alright. We're here. We're ready.
Let's do this shit.
I'm gonna snap in. Alright.
Okay, are we live?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've been for a
online
little.
we are.
Yeah, I got mine going too.
Okay. Do we need to introduce who we are?
Every time.
Every
Well,
time?
let's go ahead and do that.
At least
Started
we
from the
need at
bottom,
least.
now we're here.
It's like we need at least one good one where everybody actually introduces themselves.
Okay.
Please dig me more, Teddy. God damn it.
Starting from the top of the order, Chance.
What that means, I have to make a decision.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
We're starting from the bottom. This time, you're Turbian.
Fuck.
Man, guys, just really bringing out the ringers right now for the fucking intros. Well done. And clearly,
thought I had
everybody
more
put on
time.
their big. You put on your big kid pants today, huh, folks?
Sorry, I had my mouth full.
Oh no.
I'm just here to hashtag expose him. Expose him.
Espouse him.
I'll expose me. I'll expose myself. Thank you. No.
Please, there are ladies present.
Good
Fine,
God.
I will start. Hello there. My name's Colby. I've been playing D&D for like 5-ish years now. I'm gonna be playing Bishara Asakura, Warlock of the Raven Queen and newly anointed bard. And this is my companion, Vincent, motherfuckers! I'm Bishara's Raven! That is all.
I guess I could go fucking next. So hi everybody, I'm Ethan. I've been playing D&D for going on 6.5-ish years now, and I will be playing Mr. Octphilius, or you could just call me Oct Pajorma, Fey, expatriate of the Summer Court, a artificer, artillerist by trade, and deep indulgent of smoking substances, and a little bit of interior design, a little bit of tinkering here, a little bit of tapestry work. Sorry, yeah.
Getting a little carried away there, aren't you? I guess I'll go next. I am Teddy. I've been playing D&D for a bit over a year now. I've really lost track of how long it's actually been, but feels like forever, and I love it. I will be playing Proxel Bardsman. He is a Titan-born Blood Knight, quite tall, long blonde hair, blue eyes, bit of armor. Pretty basic, but just very tall human being, but loves his blood. Next.
I guess I'll go. Hi, I'm Mackenzie. I've been playing D&D for 3 years now, and I'll be playing Ytterbian Iron Fist, a current cleric with a side job as blacksmith. That happened last week. Dwarven cleric of the goddess Peror. And that's about it.
I'll go. So, hello, Internet. I've been introducing myself as Michaela on this stream. However, I have chosen a name for myself, so reintroducing myself. Hello, I am Marlo, and I've been playing D&D for 2-ish years, probably more than that. And in this campaign, I'll be playing Chance Shields, or Kit, a tiefling monk. And yeah.
I guess it's my
And
turn.
that leaves me.
Nope.
And Chelsea.
Panapos.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sneaking
Go
in,
first.
sneaking in there. Fine. I'm Jeremy. I've been playing D&D for about we're almost to 4 years now. What Washington has done to me. I will be playing Panapos Tendry, gnome, tinkerer as well, but a bit more. I have visions without smoking a pipe. Thank you very much.
Shade.
Oh, I see how it is, Mr. Cool Guy.
Shots fired. Yeah, shots fired.
And I thought I was the artillerist. My God.
Okay. Dungeon Master. What's happening?
All right,
then-
so I'm Chelsea. I am the dungeon master. I've been playing D&D for about 5 years. I will be playing Amelia, a Furbolg Ranger. Very quiet, doesn't say much, just kind of here to help out. And that brings us into the session. I believe we don't really need a recap after doing so much recapping last week.
Mhm.
So do you guys want to just jump right into it?
Sure.
Jumping right in. Well, I am pretty tired. I say we go to bed, and then in the morning, Euterbian. That plan we talked about?
Right.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright.
Time to turn in.
Alright, so you guys take a long rest.
You are so quiet right now.
You're very quiet, ODM. Ooh.
Is that any better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
Okay. So a long rest is had. During the night, Vishara, I would like for you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It would be at advantage for your feature, but with being asleep, it would be disadvantage. So it's a straight roll.
Shit. God. Fucking.
You can do it.
No.
You can't do
God
it.
damn it. Wait. I need. What? Why? But I know it. You said it doesn't. But okay. This sucks. More than I do.
You wake up in the night with just a strange feeling, and you have no idea what woke you up.
Mhm.
There's no one in your room. There's no noises in the tavern that would have woke you up. You just have this strange feeling.
Have I felt this feeling before?
Roll a perception.
1 perception coming up.
It's almost exactly like the feeling that you get when you're connected to someone's mind.
I just think to myself, Pauline, is that you?
You feel the presence immediately start to back away, and you almost feel as if there's something tangible there for you to, like, you can feel that there's a tangible nature to it.
Okay. Me being a Kalishtar and you giving me that one ability towards the end of a thing, I just realized I totally forgot to put it in my character sheet. God darn it. What was it called? Fuck. It was called something really cool.
It was called Soul Walking, Mark of the Soul Walker.
Mark of the Soul Walker. I'ma just type that in right now. Mark of the Soul. Not sold. Soul Walker. Mark of the Souled Walker. Hi guys, I'm a walker and I've been sold.
Money, money, money.
Must be funny.
Walking down the street.
Okay, I'ma just try that real quick to see if I can like use this connection as like a telephone pole from the electricity of my brain to just go zoom.
Okay. Roll, because it's in the process of receding from you. So I would like for you to roll a wisdom check to
Ooh.
try to catch it.
Okay, so flat wisdom. Come on.
Hey.
And I get to add a d4 because I'm not proficient in wisdom checks.
God damn.
26.
27.
Okay.
27.
27. Math.
It's early. We all know.
So early.
Okay, so you latch a hold of whatever has been watching you,
Mm-hmm.
and using your understanding of how telepathy works,
Mm-hmm.
you form a connection with this strange mind. And you feel just the briefest surface thoughts, like just you're barely connected at this point because it's over distance. So you're just catching up just the barest surface thoughts of curiosity and rage and this mind feels cold.
Mm-hmm.
There's no positive emotions like empathy, and it's very cold and calculating.
Oh. Why so cold, darling? Aren't you excited? We finally get to talk.
She's gonna try to shake you off.
I'm gonna try my hardest to hold on.
Yeah, we'll make it a contested wisdom check.
Ooh, okay. Okay, not that great, but 14.
Hold on, I'm gonna need the dice roller for this.
Hey.
Wow.
Nice.
You find yourself being pulled along, out of your body.
Oh.
You're
Oh.
you're no longer aware of your body at all.
Okay.
And you're following, as she's pulling back, you're following her.
Oh, okay.
And you're just a soul and not really aware of your surroundings, but you
Mm-hmm.
do feel yourself traveling some distance.
Okay.
And you have the briefest flying at top speed, glimpses of forest and glimpses of trees, and eventually you pass into a city through wretched alleyways and then through a stone wall,
Oh.
and you are in an opulent, lavishly decorated bedroom. And you get a brief glimpse for just 1 second of a red-skinned tiefling sitting at a desk with a human man, standing beside her. And you collide with the red-skinned tiefling.
Oh.
Wham!
You have the choice now to
Okay.
enter. You never put it in because I never copied and pasted it to you. So
I would
let's go
l-
ahead and do
Okay, yeah, tell me about this Soul Walker thing. I just know I got it.
that.
Okay. So I can enter into the mind of others. Is there anything else I should note?
Yes, in order to enter the mind of another person, you have to make a roll for it.
Okay.
So I have to find it.
That makes
From
sense.
D&D.
It's D&D, D&D, yeah.
Yeah, I want to use that song as like an intro thing or something, but it's probably already
It's already copyrighted by the big mans upstairs.
probably.
All right, let's pull up Vishara.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can actually edit my stuffs.
Mhm.
I forgot about
DMs can
that.
do everything.
They can.
They control our entire universe.
What?
Do you make me less depressed? Question mark.
So that is how it works.
Okay. What? I don't see it. All I see is what I typed in originally. Mark up the Soul Walker.
You might need to close.
Pulling it up again.
Hey,
Shall do.
as you keep clicking it, you're overriding my clicking of it. So can
Oh,
you
I'm
leave it
sorry.
alone for a second?
I will leave it alone. My apologies.
Damn it! Stop clicking!
No touch.
I have stopped clicking.
Okay. That's what you can do.
Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Wait, my wisdom score increased. Hold up. I need to do that. That's important information. I now have a wisdom of 16, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
yeah.
means that modifier goes up.
It does. This is important. Oh. Oh darn. I was planning on taking Observant one of these days. Oh well, I still might take it. Anywho's. You may share this room with a number of what? Holy, okay, I need you guys to read this stuff. This is insane. This ability is insane. Like, holy shits, yo. Ooh, yeah. Got it. Oh. So note to self, I am very vulnerable in this state. Good to know. 6 points of exhaustion, a person dies. So yeah. Good to know. You know what? I'm gonna try entering that tiefling. You said I could try? Let's do it.
Okay, make your roll.
21 plus
Hey.
3 is 24.
You find yourself inhabiting
Ooh.
the tiefling.
Okay. Who is this tiefling? What are they thinking of?
So you're just on the surface right now.
Okay.
You're hearing in the darkness random thoughts.
Mm-hmm. What are those thoughts?
How could she tell? What have they done? Why can't my men catch them? What do I have to do to get rid of these idiots? To get something done, you have to do it yourself. I never saw this coming. Why didn't I plan for this? That kind of stuff.
Okay. That weird human that the tiefling is next to. Am I able to jump into his mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Okay.
I just need another wisdom check. Here we go. Fuck!
He has some crazy defenses.
Nope, I rolled a 1d14 instead of a 1d4. Hold on. That's an 8. So what
Nope.
happens if I
He-
fail?
well, wait. Let's see what it says in your think before.
If I fail to enter someone's mind, you can retry after 8 hours. But it
Waiting.
doesn't say what happens to my spirit. Am I just out in the open?
It's basically like you tried to walk into somebody and bumped into them.
Got it. You know, I'm gonna try to re-enter Pauline. Let's see what's up with Pauline again. Or the person who scryed on me. And I hopped in.
As you turn back to her,
Mm-hmm.
the man says, Priya, what did you see? And she turns to him and said, nothing, they're sleeping. He says, well, I told you you shouldn't have tried at night. Yes, but her defenses would be down. Well, did you learn anything? No. So what are you going to do? I haven't decided. I think that town needs to go. Each and every one of them. Burn it to the ground.
Joy.
Oh shit. Anything else?
She stands up at that point and says, we need to start giving warrants. Get dressed. We're going to go talk to the commander. And so they both get dressed. They were just wearing pajamas. She steps behind this changing room. And this little, like a curtain.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes out a few minutes later wearing gorgeous deep purple, or no, deep blue robe with like silver embroidery over it that almost seems to have an unnatural glitter to it, of like stars, and as she comes out from behind there, she stops immediately and sees you, and this look of fury is on her face.
Johnny! And I just whip back to myself.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All the rest of us are still asleep, right?
Yeah.
Can't exactly
How long have
be
I been sleeping at this point?
So this would have been about midnight,
Mm-hmm.
like right after you got to sleep.
Got it. Okay. You know, I'ma just wait till morning to tell people what's up. Cause like we need sleep. We had a rough ass day.
Absolutely. So everybody finishes a nice long rest. Some more eventful than others. And the morning comes.
Mm-hmm.
You all wake up in your own time whenever your body decides that it's time to wake up.
Guys, I saw something weird the other day. Last night.
Like what?
Was it another Raven Queen dream, dear?
No. So you
Mhm.
know how you guys were able to enter into my mind?
Yeah.
Well, I got scryed on last night. I woke up because I realized it. Normally, you don't realize when you are successfully being scryed on, but I felt it. And just, I tried reaching onto that connection, and I did. It was weird. I was able to hear all of her service thoughts, and I felt like my spirit was not in my body, and I heard some weird shit as I was bouncing from person to person to person, and I just tell them everything.
Huh. That's sort of a freaky new thing you got going there, V, but it might be
I'm kind of scared of it myself.
it might be useful going down the line. I mean,
Most certainly.
So, it sounds like we're going to be having company.
Yes. Here's the thing, though. I have a feeling it's going to take a while for them to get here, so we need to
I mean,
bolster this city as much as we can in the meantime, and prepare for an onslaught.
some of the Anvil Wardens, oh god, because Sam told us the other night he's mobilizing the town to set up a festival, not a war, and
Well,
the Anvil Wardens are hypothetically just as close to that cave as possible. At least that's what they told Panopos. So, oh shit.
Indeed.
I think the best thing we can do right now is go talk to Sam. He knows the people better. He knows the infrastructure better.
Where they could go if they just run. Yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
Wait. Are you saying we're going to have to fend against Ansgard?
essentially, yes. It's going to be terrible, but I feel like we got this.
Well, I guess we should head over.
Yeah,
Yes, we'll go and talk to Sam now.
we really should.
Don't have much time.
Making my way to Sam, walking fast. Face
Hey,
fast, somewhere Sam bound.
Jerry, what the fuck are you doing here? I said if I ever see you again, I'd kick your ass. Get the fuck out of here.
I think it's time to kick his ass.
Forget
Lol.
him. We have other more important things to do.
Right.
Ass kicking montage later.
So much, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the flip? Alright. Just gonna head on over here.
We're
There we
behind the barn for some reason.
go. Use people's were me. I'm a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm over here now, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh boy.
Why are we white? Praising Colby.
The map has been deleted.
Sam's house is perfectly
Oh, there it is.
outlined, so it's not.
Oh my god.
For a second, I thought you said the map has been Doritoed.
The map is
It has
whitewashed.
been deleted.
Oh no.
The map is now Doritoed.
I guess I knock on the door. Just. Hello?
Oh, Dungeon Master, you're muted again.
Crap. What was your name? Carla?
I believe so.
Yes.
Carla comes to the door. She looks not very well rested, mostly because she was up half the night already before you guys came in. But upon seeing you, she brightens up.
Hey,
She says, "Please, come in. Come in."
excellent. Is Sam in?
Yeah, he's here. We've been
Perfect.
talking.
Okay, perfect. We brought some friends this time.
Okay.
Yes.
He said he wanted to meet them, so let's
Okay. Yes.
you guys in. Shows you
Okay.
to the sitting room,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "If you'll wait here, I'll just go get him."
Alrighty. Thank you.
And you are in the just a room with a bunch, there's a couple sofas,
Mm-hmm.
old-fashioned, of course,
Oh yes. For sure.
and there's some chairs, and there's a desk, and there's just random stuff. And like a minute later, he shows up with her,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear him coming before you see him.
Mm-hmm.
He's rushing down the hallway, like in a hurry to see you guys.
Oh Lord.
You're back. I'm glad you came back.
We are. These are some lovely friends of ours. Utopian, Oct, Crux, Amelia, and Panopos is around here somewhere. There he is. We come bearing news. Bad news. I have an ability which allows me to sort of do a countess cry in case if I ever get scryed on, in a way. And I saw some shit last night, and I just tell him what's up, with a real being like, that town needs to burn to the ground, and people being like, how could she tell? What have they done? Why can't my men catch them? Yada yada, blah blah blah. And just everything.
Okay. He looks lord. And he immediately says, "We need to keep my people safe.
We do.
The city has no defenses, and our men are barely trained. They don't stand up to the Crown's Guard, the Anvil Wardens. It'll be a slaughter.
Well,
We
I like
need
to think
my people out of here."
we do. Question, DM. How far is Jonesville from here?
3 days.
Huh.
I think you
Okay.
had the same thought as me.
Reverse other plan.
I have a spell that I wanted to prepare, but I couldn't because it wasn't in D&D Beyond. It's called Gladier's Speedy Courier. I will just put it in the chat to basically tell you guys what this shit is all about.
What you're saying is you don't own the module that Galder's Speedy Courier is in.
I
see.
don't.
I might be able to help with that eventually.
Oop. Ah, shit. I can hit backspace for everything. God damn it. Oh, nope. I just sent it multiple times. Here we go. My apologies, guys.
It's okay.
So, I
Tried
could
to
send
make
a
it easy for you.
message to the gods of another place, and we can just have an army at this area in like 3 days, tops. Or we move the people to Jonesville. Any thoughts?
Seems like a decent idea.
Oops. Sorry, I was trying to edit my spell bobber.
Right. I think it might be best to move people Jonesville if we go through with this. It might be best to move the people there instead of taking forces away from Jonesville.
Yeah. We do need to uncharm these gods, though. Like, that needs to be a priority for us before we do anything. Sadly.
I mean, Sam, you're kind of the big stick around here. You tell us, do your people want to fight for their town, or do they want to live and guarantee their safety in a town that would welcome them?
These people love this town. It's their home. Many of them will fight. But my problem is they won't fight well. They'll fight and die.
We don't have nearly enough time to train them.
We don't. We had a luxury of a month before, but this is not that time.
I mean, not that I'm a city planner or nothing, but it might make more sense that they could get training from the folks we've already spent time training back in the other town. And I mean, I bought all this fucking lumber. I could build beds for all the people here. None of you people are gonna have to sleep on a floor or in a shed. In fact, you could probably end up moving into the cheese caves. Everybody'd have a little bit of work. Everybody'd have a place to stay. And most definitely the head honchess over there, Ms. Jones, she's most definitely going to be willing to take you folks in.
Almost definitely. Though it would be smarter if I sent a message ahead of time, telling her, hey, we're going to be transporting like... How many people live in this town? Like 100? 200?
We are actually 300 strong.
That's a lot of people. Okay.
If only they were Spartans.
If only. Okay.
Ox kind of like knocks a little bit on Crux's chest plate and goes, "Hey, one of them is that."
Okay. And how many of these people are gods that you say might have been charmed? Like 30? 50?
I was thinking 50 at least.
Oh, fuck. This is gonna take days. This is fine. I can uncharm people on the road. In 2 days, tops. Between Euterbian and I, all of these gods will be uncharmed. No problem.
This is me sort of thinking on my hooves, if you will, but what if we gather up all the townsfolk we know are not going to be a problem, get them through the first spell? Meanwhile, Sam, why don't you maybe, if you're going up with the guise of still being under, as it were, you take one of us hostage, or, you know, say you caught us, you gather up your forces in there, the rest of us kind of collapse on them. Nobody will kill nobody, hopefully, but we'll knock out as many as we can, cure as many people as we could, tie up the others, and then once the town's empty, we can start marching those other cursed guys and cleaning them up on the way back to Jonesville.
Violence, though.
That is very clever.
That is
I
very
think-
clever.
He pulls out of his pocket. There's this, though. He shows you a river stone.
Give it to me. Do not say anything, just give it to me.
He hands it to you.
Thank you. And I just telepathically communicate with everyone. Do you want me to destroy this? I could absolutely do that.
I mean, if it suddenly bleeps out, that might make Pauline move faster. We want them here, but we want them here only so much that we are maybe a mile away and can flip them the bird and then keep going. We don't want them to speed up their process and end up possibly getting civilians caught up.
That's fair.
It might be best just to put it back in one of Euterbian's boxes.
Oh yeah, I still have the other box with the Talkie Rockies, so I'll just put it with that one. Bloop. It's in my inventory now.
Suddenly the Talkie Rockies start talking to each other.
And I said, why are the taxes in this quarry so high?
Of course they're high. It's a mine.
Did you just say of course?
Yes.
Of course he did.
Of course. Of course. Alright. Well, if we're going to go through with either of these plans, we need to get things ready, and we need to do them as quick as possible, because now we know there are people coming.
But here's the shitty part, is...
What's the shitty part?
Ock's gonna pinch the brow of his nose and just sort of start rubbing his temples. But the hard part is we can't just announce, hey, we're gonna go, because what if some guards start taking people hostage? So whatever it's gonna be, I say we set up Vishara and her technique back at the inn, where most people are anyway, and then we send a couple of us around town on foot to just gather up some folks, and then we're gonna have Sam here, choose somebody at the end of that. Who, well, actually, can't even be at the end. You got to choose somebody you want to be your hostage, and then it should be somebody who's, I think, a bit more of a brutal catch. No offense, if they take me, they're gonna go, well, I mean, this dude looks like a brown paper bag could catch him. But if Sam brings in Crux or somebody, that looks like a big catch. So that'll draw in some of the guards, distract them from us going around town and gathering people.
Didn't you just pull the bell at the guard tower and get them all there at once?
That is a fair point.
But what's the douchebag accountant's name? Owen? What was his name?
Oliver.
Oliver.
Oh, yeah. Well, if he's there, he might do it preemptively. So we want to make sure that it's timed properly. Oh, God.
Master Sam, you have are there any magical practitioners in the town, particularly the educated ones?
Not many. We do have a cleric with some divine magic abilities. Beyond that, there's no magic in this town.
Well,
Your cleric. They
Hey, no
also
need to say
remove
it so
curses.
despairingly.
No. It's very high regard for clerics. But your cleric, can they also remove curses? Because I think you're all onto something. It sounds like guards that are cursed. If we try to move, they may also start killing people. We might start having that festival of blood and pain a bit early. We may need to ambush several of them at once and cleanse them.
I think he can probably do that.
okay. Is Oliver our biggest concern? Out of all of these guards, he is the other head honcho besides us, Sam here, yes?
Oliver's just a clerk.
Yes.
I do think he's a problem. I think that he's I think he might be in contact with Pauline directly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he might be reporting to her.
Ooh. Good. I'll solve that problem immediately. I'm going to disguise myself as you, Sam. Are you okay with that?
What are you gonna say?
I'm going to walk up to him, anything new to report, and do the thing. Put my hand on his shoulder, and do the fun thing that I did with you. Remove his curse.
Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Excellent. And then I'll do the whole mental telepathy thing once he's uncursed, explain to him the situation, tell him to go about his schedule, give me his stone if he has one, yada yada, blah blah blah. Everything will be perfect.
Well, the problem being, the only one I see, and if I'm thinking there's a problem, that might be glaring, is what if Oliver is not actually cursed? He's just an asshole. See, with Sam, we already heard multiple people in town say he's a nice guy. He looks over to his wife, and that you two were very happy. I mean, obviously. But we haven't heard dick shit of anybody speaking up for this Oliver guy. And the only interaction we had with him was he was sort of an old little bastard. So, not to mention, I get, of course, we keep having everybody have an option to teleport out, but if you fuck this up, that means people in town are gonna get killed. I'm perfectly fine if one of us gets shanked, but I don't want no innocents getting blood up.
Okay, then.
I'd
Propose a change to this idea then, Vashara?
Please, by all means.
You disguise yourself as Sam, you take me in. If he's cursed, great, uncurse him. If he's not, I knock him out.
Perfect. I like this plan.
I will
But-
ask to come along. I've seen some things today. Mind.
Okay.
My only concern is, Bishara, we need you in the inn to cast your spell. You don't need to disguise yourself. I mean, what if Oliver asks you questions that only Sam would know? Sam, you yourself, we know you're good. If you bring in Euterbion, you two will be in the same place, keep each other relatively safe, and then we have the person we need to do the spell, getting people out of here all undercover like. Because at this point,
I am very good at lying through my teeth. If he asks me something, I can definitely convince him.
I guess, but it's
That
more.
worked so well last time.
It was flawless last time,
But
wasn't
at
it?
this point, I'm more
I have a
interested.
character this time. I lie better when I'm pretending to be someone else. I will admit.
I think Oct might be right, though.
Oh well.
We have a lot of things to get done, and keeping the two people who can get them done together doing
Is
one
bad.
thing that doesn't entirely help is not great.
Okay.
At this point, I'm more interested in. I need to know if I'm going to be wasting an entire day taking this fat gut, and he rubs his stomach, running all over town. Because I think Kit and I are probably the fastest.
Probably.
He'll run one direction, I'll run the other. We'll just start bringing people to the inn, all as covert like as we can. We'll have you there, ideally with Crux as a little bit of a backup. Host, you'll stick with Euterbion and go in with Sam as potential prisoners, which distracts Oliver. And we'll see how long it takes us. Amelia, do you want to gather people with Kit and I, or do you want to stick with Vishara and Crux?
The flip side of that is, while you're off knocking on doors, are people going to pay attention to you? You bring Sam with you, real Sam. Shara comes as fake Sam. Our whole interaction isn't going to take a conversation. It's going to take a walk up,
A minute.
walk up, touch, and know pretty quickly one way or the other.
And also, curses leave behind magic. I have a new ability, new-ish ability. You know that spell detect magic?
Heard of it?
Mm,
What if I told
Vaguely.
you I can cast it a lot of times in a day?
That sounds very handy.
I mean,
And my eyes glaze over for an instant, return back to normal, and I cast detect magic. And I just see all the fun shimmering auras on your bodies, because we're all decked out in magic items.
Let me see my bag. Oh,
Ooh. Okay. So I can tell if he's charmed or not. Possibly.
Yeah, you
It'll
can
be fine. Sweet. So yeah, it'll be an easy 1-minute operation, then back to the inn afterwards, and boom.
all right. And Ock's gonna kind of hop out of his chair and start gathering up some. He's gonna look over to Carla and say, "Ma'am, I am so terribly embarrassed to ask you this right now, but by any chance do you know if Sam just has a pair of pants lying around that he's not using?"
Sure.
Yeah, I just want to essentially well, you'll see, and he's just gonna go to work and essentially, yeah, I set it up from the night before, but in character he is rebuilding the power pants. They're finally making a return.
Oh my
Sweet.
god.
The power pants!
So
So she goes away and she brings you a pair of neatly ironed and pressed pants.
Oh.
obviously from here, old uniform.
Oct is going to start look like he's going to be putting them on, but instead of actually like putting his hoof through the leg of the pant, he's just going to pound through and pull and hike the pants up so it sort of looks like, I guess, kind of like, so are they denim or are they khaki or are they what? Just like rough spun?
They're dead.
Ooh, jeans.
Yeah, so this means that Oct is now running around in denim Daisy Dukes that he's just kind of ripped up. Yeah, all right. He's just gonna look down and go, much better. Realizing there's a lull in the room, he's just gonna look to people and go, "What? I run better when I feel like I look better. What's wrong with that?"
No.
So.
No, it's fine. I think it looks great on you.
Functionally, now his speed is 45 feet. So wow.
Oh, fuck. You're like
Nice.
the fastest kid.
It's
Sam.
fun time.
Our pants are whack.
Oh, I missed
Sam.
you.
Do you trust Father Ames? I'm assuming he's the
do.
cleric. All right, Crocs, I think you should go speak to him. Tell him what's going on. You have connections in this town from growing up here. If they're the Sam and the fake Sam are going off and doing other things, you're probably our best option to getting him on our side.
I mean,
Still think that Shara and Croxall should stay together. But if Ishara is gonna look like Sam anyways,
I'm sorry, I got distracted looking something up. What did you ask me?
Well, why don't we have Amelia go with Vishara, and then Crux could go speak to the father? How about
This
that?
is a good plan.
alright.
Also, if we want to get people to the tavern, we could announce that Vishar is going to put on a show again. That drew in a lot of people.
It did ruin so many people.
Oct is going to just go over and take Kit's hand. Just say, "You are just coming into your own every day, and I'm so fucking proud of you." And proceed to start heading back towards the door.
Okay. Lunar Nights on 3, everyone?
Oh, hell yeah.
Please.
All right,
Okay.
so
It's just dead silent.
we're all just like,
One
There's just
day.
a quiet oh.
let's take a 5-minute break. Let everybody stretch their legs, get some water,
Okay,
and we will carry out the plan.
got it.
Alright.
I need to write down what the plan was so I don't forget. I'm a forgetful hoe.
At least you're real.
yeah.
Good God, may we all be so lucky.
So basically,
Okay.
what is Crux just gonna be trying to get Father on our side?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
God,
Explain the issue and
What's
Do
his
I-
name? Father Alms?
aims.
Ames.
Ames. I was close.
Do I dare spend the 5-minute break quickly trying to draw some Daisy Dukes onto my token?
Yes.
It wouldn't take much.
Good God.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna let's see here. Guys in Daisy Dukes. What does it look like? Oh yes.
I had a feeling you were gonna get some pretty interesting.
Oh my God. It's guys. It's Oct.
It is Oct. I'm
Wait,
proud
no.
of you.
It's Oct.
Oh God.
Daisy dude.
Oh God.
I need to. Oh shit!
Uh,
No!
Oh hell yeah.
This is gonna be so bad.
Oh,
Oh
my
no.
God.
Oh
it's
lord.
it's so that I can't stop looking. It just
At Walmart.
the more you look at it, it just draws you in.
Here, this would
That
be
is
this
Salisbury Walmart at like 11 p.m.
this
Not
would
even
be
11 a.m.
this is a good time for me to remind the audience of Ock's new ability.
Oh! Oh!
Oh yes. Oh yes.
No. Oh no.
When a hot goat daddy shows up in Duke's, all of the people come running to the inn.
Oh jeez.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Is everybody back?
I think so.
I'm not sure anybody left.
Yeah.
We were talking about Daisy
Looks like
Dukes.
that's small.
Okay.
Definitely.
Just don't look at General. It's fine.
Oh, please look at General.
Truly beautiful.
So, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
What's happening first?
Let's do. I kind of want to see Crux talk to Father Elms first.
Oh, great. I'm horrible at talking.
I can do my thing with Amelia instead if you want.
I mean, either way, it's gonna be shitty on Crocs's end, but it doesn't matter.
But yeah.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
since I know that Crux is now talking to Father Ames, I'm gonna, before I leave to do my thing, I'll walk up to Crux, reach into my bag, and take a tinder box, which has one of the marks, which has my holy symbol on it, and say, if you need any help with convincing the Father, I don't know how far this is gonna get in your favor, but just do your best.
So it's just a little, like a holy symbol or something?
It's a tinder box that has a couple pieces of wood in it and about one in a blob of incense in it with
Mhm.
my holy symbol on the top.
Okay.
Holy symbol on a budget.
Ock is also going to approach Crux. And he's, again, as he's pulling up his Daisy Dukes uncomfortably, I'm sure Crux is trying desperately not to look at Oct. He's just sitting there looking at him point blank, like, hey, buddy, so I was doing some thinking too. No offense, I think you're a perfectly fine guy to talk to, but I know that you don't musically jam words in people's ears like Bishara and I do. So here, try this. And he offers him this little pill. Would you like to take the pill?
Did I just lose you guys?
Nope.
No.
I don't think so.
Hello?
Hello.
No,
Hello?
it says you
Oh,
are
no.
muted,
Are you deaf?
Hello?
Hello.
Howdy?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, perfect. We've been role playing for the past minute or two.
Yes.
I heard everything at like half of what Ethan said, and then everyone went quiet.
Oh no.
Crux, do you take this pill that Oct has offered you?
Holy matrimony.
Sure.
Cool. You have the enhanced ability effect now, because I just have to come up with a artificery type way of giving it to you.
Mhm.
But now you're going to get Eagle Splendor, so you're going to have advantage on charisma checks for up to an hour, and technically 2d6 temporary hit points.
Oh no.
Only one.
Only for the.
Oh no, for bears. Pardon me. Yes. Okay. Well, you do get Eagle Splendor, so enjoy.
Mm-hmm. And also, before I leave, I know everyone's just going up to Crux one at a time. We're walking the same way. because like we both I need to pass the church. So Crux, and I take my my whatchamacallit. Why can't I find it on my character sheet? God dang it. I take my Pact of the Talisman out of my hair. I have a feeling that this might help you. And I just stick it on some like leather, like a pin on his shirt. There we go. Looks good on you. Be confident in yourself and be honest. That's all talking to people really is.
Oh, I don't have a problem necessarily of talking to him. It's just I don't do it very well. But we'll see what happens.
Okay. And we keep walking.
I did say, at least in the chat, yeah, Octa's gonna go to the northeast, so y'all are gonna just see him suddenly look down at his hooves and blow on him, and then using shape water, he's essentially just gonna start ice skating across the lake.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's great. I enjoy you so much right now.
Just Daisy Dukes glimmering in the sun.
You know what this means, Ethan?
What?
We're gonna need you to draw that.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dudes. It's gonna be perfect.
At least seeing it on Octa won't be that bad. It won't be as bad as the image off to my left.
I don't know, Ethan.
I'm sure I have no idea what you mean.
Ethan, that laugh sounds so sinister. Jesus.
It do though.
There we go.
So just make
Ox. Yeah.
So just double checking here before I actually start talking with the Father Ains. So we're wanting him to help with the decursing people as well, right?
Yep.
Okay. I was trying to
And
remember
also
why.
to just be a voice of reason as we're trying to convince people to go to another town temporarily.
Gotcha. Alright, where's the church?
This
Wait.
building.
I was gonna say, wait, we just
isn't
passed
it
it.
the one shaped like a vaguely religious object?
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, just a little. Well, let's get this over with.
Young woman wearing white hat. Door and opens it, and she looks up and up into your face. And she says, "Yes, can I help you?"
I'm trying to see Father Ains. I need to speak with him.
Very well. Why don't you come inside and we'll see if he's available.
Alrighty then.
You are led into into just basically the main chapel inside. And you can see there are rooms off to the right and the left at the back of the chapel, as well as a room at the very back in the center. And it's the center door that she goes to right now. And she knocks on the door first and listens, and then she goes in. She just peeks her head in. And she nods. And she pulls her head back and closes the door. And she comes back to you and she says, "He'll be with you in a few moments. Are you okay to wait here?"
Yeah, that'll be fine.
You return to the side chamber.
Crux sits there and twiddles his thumbs, looking around if they randomly in the room. Just waiting patiently.
Okay.
Looking at his new armor, going, man, this stuff looks cool. Yet to try it, but we'll see what
doesn't take
happens.
long. It's only a minute or two, and there's a middle-aged to the end of middle-aged, maybe, man. And he comes out of the door, and he sees you, and he starts walking towards you, and he is wearing just simple clothing. He's not wearing any adornments or priestly robes or anything. He's just wearing clothes.
Oh.
And he comes to you and he sits. I assume you're sitting in one of the pews in the chapel.
Yeah, I was just took a random spot up front, just chilling.
Mm-hmm. He comes and sits next to you. And he says, "How can I help you, son?"
And Crux is going to trying not to be as loud as trying to not be loud as best he can, because obviously in the room that we're in, his voice is going to travel. And doesn't want to alarm any of the other people in the building about what is going to be talked about. And basically he's going to divulge the little bits of like what we have done with Sam and helping a little bit of the town, and the small bit of that we're needing his help. So yeah, basically.
How much detail do you go into?
Not full detail, but enough to convey the necessity of his help and to help aid the town.
He says, "What leads you to believe the men in this town are cursed?"
Well, we've been noticing that the town's guard seems of late that they haven't been acting themselves based on the little bit of looking around and our own information that we've gathered. We've been dealing with Sam the last few days. We had cleansed him, and he is doing much better now, thankfully. But we need to make sure that the rest of the men in the town, whether they be just acting strange or are actually cursed or charmed or something that is making them act out of norm. It would be a blessing if you would assist us in this process, because we are only so many, and only a small grouping of us can actually do what is necessary to cleanse these men. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
You super insightful.
Damn. Well, I'm not lying here.
No, you're not. Make a persuasion check.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
you have advantage.
I was gonna say, it's like, what all goodies do I have?
If you are not proficient, you get to add a d4.
And
Okay,
you
cool.
still have advantage. So what?
And what was that? Persuasion? Oh, I am. Actually, I don't know why I was thinking that I'm not very good at that, because I'm actually pretty good at that.
Hey, nat 20! Nat 20!
Oh, wait, no, that's not what I needed, because I am proficient.
Oh,
But that would have been
yeah,
nice.
you are proficient. You don't get to add the d4, sadly.
But either
But
way.
hey, natural 20.
Dude, that's still pretty dope.
talk.
That is truly dope. I love
And
it.
this is needed.
Oh, amazing.
He sighs and he says, "I suppose it can't remove curses, or it can't hurt these men, if they're not cursed, and I try to remove a curse from them. How do you
Exactly.
plan on doing this? I can't exactly go door to door.
Well, as we speak right now, the rest of my group is working on the rest of that, trying to get that in order.
Okay, so you come back to me when you're ready for me.
Will do, Father. Thank you for your time, and I don't know how to leave. Don't know how to greet him and leaving, just like kind of awkward, just have a good day. She doesn't deal with holy people much. I'll slowly make my way out. Alright. I'll just make my way back to the tavern, because that's where we were all going to be meeting, from what I remember. Who's next?
Yes, what's happening next?
I'd be willing to go.
Okay.
Okay, so I have casted Detect Magic. I have disguised myself to look like Sam. And we are now about to walk a bridge. Here we go. And as we're walking, I just imbue myself with more of the character, my stance, my figure, the way I walk, the way I nod at passerbys. Is this really Vishara? Is this Sam? Did Sam just teleport? And I just go into the place like I own this bitch.
Roll a performance check.
Ooh.
Fuck. Oh no, I don't get to add a d4 anymore. God damn it.
Yeah, because you gave it to me.
Why did I do that?
Because we weren't expecting a nat 20 out of me.
But also, we didn't realize you were already proficient. God damn it. Here we go.
Yeah.
You can do
Me
it.
too.
I thought I clicked on it.
It might take a sec.
Okay.
Roll 20 might be doing one of those things.
Okay. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna click on it again.
Yeah, me as well. There you go.
Hey!
Hey.
Okay. You don't seem to catch any overly suspicious glances your way.
Mhm.
It's pretty normal to see this person in this time of day in this place. So
Mhm. Mhm.
pretty normal.
I make my way up to Oliver. Is he at his desk?
That he is.
Okay.
And he looks up as you enter,
Mhm.
stands up from his desk, and he says, "You're late."
I overslept. Would you come into my office real quick?
Okay.
Cool. And we just make our way to the back.
He follows you.
Okay. Please, have a seat. And I note, and I gesture to one of the chairs in front of the desk.
He sits down, but he eyes you
Mhm.
suspiciously.
Mm-hmm. My detect magic. Is he charmed? Is he cursed? Is he just an asshole? Tell me what's up, please.
There's nothing magical coming from this guy.
Huh.
I believe
So-
it is time to entrez-vous, s'il vous plaît.
With my telepathy, I tell Euterbian, Panopos, and Amelia, the man is not charmed. I'm going to see what information I can get out of him in the back. Hold till I give you a signal. Please.
Alright.
So, how long have you known?
What exactly am I supposed to have known?
You know.
You sound like a child.
I know what you are, but what am I, bitch?
Oh my god!
Oh no!
You fucking betray your own town? For what? Well,
And exactly how am I supposed to have betrayed, quote, my town?
the charms, the brainwashing of the guards, of me. And you just went along with it?
He keeps his cool. He's just kind of, for all appearances, he just looks like he's sitting there relaxed in the chair. But you see him glance very quickly at the door behind him, and then back to you.
What, you think you can outrun me to that door? Don't even try.
So you're saying that someone's been charming people. Is that what you believe?
Oh yeah. About 1 week ago, maybe a couple more days, my memory's a little bit foggy, this noblewoman came into town. Someone came in, and I hardly remember anything since. And from what I've gathered with my own personal investigation, every single one of the guards has been charmed in one way or another except for you. Are you naive? Are you just going along with it? Tell me.
Are you trying to intimidate him to speak or persuade?
Check the character sheet. More of a purse. You know what? I'm good at both. It's intimidating as fuck. It's intimidation, baby.
Okay. He sighs. He looks down at his lap. And he says, "Look, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit.
All I've done is keep your books, which you didn't seem to care about. If it's about the money, you don't need to make up this whole thing about charms. And I'll pay it back, I swear."
Oh, so you've been stealing money from me too? From this town? On top of all this?
You don't need to yell.
Oh, I am yelling.
But as soon as Vishara yells, Yturian's gonna walk in.
He looks shocked that you enter. And then
Thank
he
you.
recognizes you
Thank you.
and figures out who you are.
Wait, I'm gonna grab Oliver.
Okay, roll an athletics.
God, please don't let me embarrass myself.
We be
I sure do.
back.
I'm
He
usually the
shoves you
grabby
to the
boy.
side. And he runs for the door.
Nope, Misty Step. my once per day Misty Step, and I just block the door. Where is it? I told you I could outrun you.
He's starting to look a little bit like a cornered deer.
What's the matter? Scared?
He says, "Look, I will pay it back, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't hurt me."
Is this guy really? Is this guy really telling the truth? Like he has not been charmed or anything?
You're welcome to roll an insight.
You know, could I hex him real quick before I do that? Just give him disadvantage on charisma checks.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Tell that to me one more time. As this purple halo just appears and then disappears above his head. Say it one more time for me.
Look, as you well remember,
Mm-hmm.
I came to this town 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
You gave me a job.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the mines. I hated fishing. I just needed something to do to make a living.
Mm-hmm.
So you let me keep the books. Because
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't cut out for guard duty.
You're not.
But I was broke, and all this money was flowing through this office, and I had a sneaking suspicion that you didn't care much about the money, so I just started, penny here, penny there, and that never noticed. So a nickel here, a nickel there, and you never noticed. So now it's
How much over the years you're good with money? How much?
25,000 gold pieces.
Where did it all go?
God.
It just went.
Went where? Be specific.
I like to live well.
Let me guess. Fancy rugs, fine wine. A woman? Or 5? Possibly men? I don't know what you are.
He shuts up.
Just gonna give him a once look over. Assess with my wisdom and my insight to see if this boy is truthin'. Oh, baby!
Nice.
He seems to mean it.
He seems to what? I'm sorry.
He seems to mean it.
Okay. Okay. I believe you.
He says, "Damn right you do. It's the truth."
Okay. Well, the situation has changed. So here's what's going to happen. You are going to go back to your job. Nothing is going to change today. You are not going to be stealing anything else. You are going to be doing the books legitimately. Over the next couple of days, some stuff will be going down in this town. You are going to help the Lunar Knights with their mission. And you are going to do so with a smile. And if I ever look in those books and see that any amount of copper is misplaced, unaccounted for, or put towards the wrong place, You are going to have so much hell to pay. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Yeah, man, crystal clear.
Perfect. Have a great rest of your day. Get out.
He goes scuffling away.
I just closed the door behind him. Ytterbian, that was amazing.
I did
my
literally nothing.
That was my best performance ever. Holy shit. No, you were there. That's what matters. You were there. And also your presence. Yeah. Right. Back in character. Right.
Also, dear, do you think it was wise to let him leave?
We need him to just go about business as usual.
Is it his business as usual here, being an asswipe?
Should I just send him home?
You just told
What
him
if
to
he
leave.
still has some money? You know, he could be running away with the money. 25,000 gold pieces over the past 5 years. He could still have like 1,000 or 2 left for this town. And if he runs away, then there goes the money.
I'm not even talking about that, Bashara.
Right.
What if he starts telling people that Sam's acting weird?
You know what? You're right. One moment, please. I open up a window. And I get Vincent. Why does he still have the stupid light thing on? I thought I said save changes. Did I not? Save changes. Okay, and I just tell him to fly and find Sam. Because I do not have the authority to fire this hoe. But Sam does. And if Sam says okay, then we gonna fire this boy.
Not that, Vishara!
What do you want me to do? I'm confused.
Him back here and keep him back here so that way he can't tell anybody what happened.
Got it.
So, Oct, you do see Oliver leave.
Shit.
Oct is muted, by the way.
Oh god, there I am. Fuck, there's my face. Okay. So yeah, I was looking at a couple of people and I see old Sourpuss going down the road. And I sort of stop in the road with a little bit of a very obvious, like, what the fuck? He'll sort of look at him. Oh, hey there, sour grapes. What are you doing in this neck of the woods?
None of your business. Let me through.
Get back to your post. Sam's orders, says Vincent.
So he's just gonna look up at Vincent and then look back to the guy and go, well, go on, bad wine, move it. And he's gonna do a little finger shake.
Look behind you, dipshit. And Sam is just outside, arms crossed. Well,
I mean, you are like 45 feet away from him right now.
That's close enough. Well, Oliver.
He He goes to his post.
Oh.
Good.
Octus, as Oliver's walking away, he's just gonna kind of look over at the guard shed and mouth with a giant face, "What the fuck?"
My telepathy can reach out to 90 feet now, so I'm just gonna tell him, don't worry about it, everything's under control.
he's gonna look up to Vincent and start thinking, yeah, my fucking left hoof. Oh wait, you're still here, aren't you? Fuck. All right, never mind. Just clocks out of the telepathy. Continues.
I don't got anything to do now, so cool if I just travel with you?
Oh, yeah, all right. Just you kind of. I mean, like you'd see, Vincent can definitely see that Octus build up a very fine sweat, and he's just kind of going. I mean, like, my hair's a little gross right now, but hey, if you don't mind your talons getting dirty, fuck it.
Cool.
And we'll continue on his summoning jog.
Mm-hmm.
Make it sound like a ritual.
Yeah. The material component, this ass in these chaps, going right down.
So what needs to happen next? What are we waiting for to happen now?
I think Oct and Kit are trying to convince people to head to the tavern for this, and they're really trying to lay it on thick to make sure everybody comes.
All right, both of you roll just general performance checks.
Oh shit. I should have given my thing to Kit. Oh no.
It's fine.
Okay.
Just as a
Okay.
just
It's
as a quick summary.
Hey!
Nice.
All right, here we go.
You are a creature of love.
Hey.
Hey!
And he's gonna tack on it. Fucking. Where the fuck is it? There's so many functions. Flash of Genius.
who's he
There we
going?
go. So that's a 19.
Okay. And Kit? You already
18.
rolled. It was 18. Okay, yeah. The two of you make the circuit through the main roads in town. Just mentioning to everybody you see and just passing the word on.
Mm-hmm.
And you do feel like the message is being received. Like, people aren't just ignoring you, they're actually hearing what you have to say. So we'll see if any of them actually show up.
Mm-hmm.
As an extra incentive, Oct is going to take out his gold purse, and for every single person he meets, he's going to give them just one gold coin. Say, I know typically people are like, I can't afford the admission. Actually, this is such a good show that we pay you to show up.
What?
So he's gonna give every single person he speaks with a gold coin. So you can tell me how many people that might be.
Oh man.
That's a lot of people.
And that'll be men, women, children. Everybody gets one coin.
Once people see this starting to happen, make a perception check.
All right. Fuck my face.
What's
All
your
right.
passive?
We're gonna. Well, my passive is a 15.
Okay, you're starting to notice that some of these people have been here already. That you've
Ow.
talked to already.
All right.
But you have given out 200.
Cool. Worth it.
Some of them
He's-
may have double dipped, but you know what? It's worth it.
He is fully just going to sit there with eyes that are smiling and are content that they are there, but are just sitting there subtextually going, get the fuck out of here. All
Do you
right.
want me to tell you if people have already double dipped? I mean,
Vincent, I would be amazed if you could hold a pen and write your name, let alone keep a tally for me, but I do appreciate it.
okay. Mm-hmm. I just thought of something interesting. With my detect magic, are any of the other guards in this place charmed?
You haven't really interacted with very many of them
Mm-hmm.
with your dispel or detect magic on,
Oh darn.
so you don't really know for sure how many.
If I could figure out specifically if people are charmed or not, I could just have Euterbian and I just anti-charm people for a hot minute. That'd be something cool that we could do for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Sure. I'll just go up to people as Sam still. Do some interactions with them for a minute. How are the kids doing? You still doing all right? General things, etc. Words of encouragement. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. And then making a mental tally of, yep, this hoe's charmed. Yep, this hoe's charmed. This hoe is also charmed. Huh. Maybe Vincent learned it from me. Weird. Oh well.
Okay, so you're getting a good sense of at least a ballpark estimation,
Mm-hmm.
but there are quite a few people in this town that are mind controlled in some way.
Okay. One at a time, I'm just going to bring someone into my office real quick, and then telepathy tell Euterbian, hey, this guy's charmed. Do you wanna do the do? And we'll just start the process of anti-charming people one by one.
Does Euterbian answer?
Alright, but I can't keep this up forever.
That's okay. That's why I'm here to do it. Longevity. For every 2 I do, you're gonna do 1, and then an hour will pass, and we will continue the process until it's time for my show.
Right.
Oh, it's just wonderful because I went and totally talked to this father and whatnot to help in this process, and
Oh right.
I'm just hanging out at the tavern right now, reading my book, sipping on a beer.
I totally forgot about the father. Shit.
Should you
It's okay.
telepathically talk to Crux and ask him to bring him, or should you tell me and I'll go get him?
He is
Yeah.
way too far away for that.
He is way too far. Ooh, but I know what I could do. I will tell Amelia, hey, go find. Oh,
can just-
Platypus. Hey, what are you doing here?
I can just,
He's been here the whole time.
I can just,
Hold on. Platypus was the one that I thought was originally supposed to be with me.
I'm gonna
He's
touch,
been here the whole time.
I'm gonna touch my nose real quick and just kind of flick it off to the left, and a little trail of sparkles will follow it, and that will be my sending to Father Ames, just to say, Father, you are required at Sam's office, please.
I'll be right there.
It's coming.
Sweet.
But-
Crocs can just stay at the bar and sip his beer and read his book.
Mm-hmm. Was that what I think that was?
That entirely depends on what you think it was. He's on his way.
You can talk to people via their minds too?
I can talk to one person at a time, very much like your Rocky Talkies, but
Whoa. Okay, so you have the Rocky Talkie spell. That makes a lot more sense than what I initially thought. That's cool. Okay. And during the hour break in which Bashar is doing her short rest, she's gonna be reading her book.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, bam, bam, bam. 4
Something-
people per hour. Bam, bam, bam. Reading a book. 4 people per hour. Bam, bam, bam.
the thing you
People are
notice about
talking to others in the town.
the thing you notice about Pan is while y'all are doing this, he's kind of absent-mindedly he's made one of those necklaces, and just every few seconds, if he's not doing anything else, he'll just reach up and just touch it, and a little flash
Ooh.
under his palm. He'll do it
Fun.
again a few seconds later.
This is interesting.
A repeated little kind of it seems almost obsessive, the way that he keeps doing this little ritual.
Interesting. What time are we telling people the performance is at? I kind of forgot.
I don't know.
I don't think we ever came up with the time.
Shit.
I figured it'd probably be like noon, because that's like lunchtime, and that would be one of the rush times, probably.
That is fair. Okay. Then, if we started in the morning, so like 8, 9-ish, that's like 3 to 4 hours. So 4 people per hour. Cool. Nice. We did good work, guys. 16 people and 4 hours of reading. Ugh, we're amazing.
Okay.
I'd only be able to sneak 12 in there, considering all of the changing of people and calling people in, and
Yeah.
Right. That's fair. Ooh, that's
12 out of how many?
50-ish. I will make a note on my character sheet. 12 out of 50 people, question mark. Equals...
Wait, how many would Father Ames be doing? Because we only counted for you and I.
Oh, fair. Yeah. How many would Father Ames be able to do in 4 hours of work?
Probably a lot. Let me double check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How connected is he with his god?
Very connected.
Significantly.
Whoa. I'm only getting 3 hours of reading, people. If we can do a lot, like, that's gonna cut into my reading time. So, yeah.
I'm down to 6 hours left in my book.
I still have, like, math, 16 hours left. Oof.
Oct has 23.
Ooh.
So, cry me a river.
I mean, and do remember, you have to get that done within a week of time.
Yeah.
We got this. Yeah.
Is remove curse.
Remove curse is a 3rd level spell.
4th level?
3rd.
3rd for cleric.
Mm-hmm. So if he was like a 10th level cleric.
So he's got 3, 6, 9, 11, 12.
Holy shit, that's a lot of people.
Is that
If
per
that's
hour?
all he does, he can do that many.
Whoa. You know? Yeah. We got nearly half the town uncharmed. This is amazing!
Oh my god.
Or so we think so far. Because we only had a rough number.
Accomplishments have been unlocked.
Indeed.
Ooh.
So many existential crises.
So many people I need to calm down and talk to. Thank gods for telepathy. For ease
Who's the
of
real
access.
Sam? Let's have them have like a group therapy session.
Yes. You know, I didn't even get to tell my husband I loved him in the past week and a half. It's okay. It's okay. You got this. You're strong.
Who's the real Sam?
Yes. Okay. Alrighty. I think it's time for performance.
I didn't.
Okay. Just walk
Father
out.
Ames, do you want to come and watch?
It'll be rather fun.
Alright. So we've finished up with all of the. From what I can tell, does anyone have anything else they want to accomplish before the festival that actually takes place?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, a long rest is had.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not taking a rest before the festival.
Nah.
The festival is at night. Sorry, I keep.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
The father shows up, and you meet the father at Sam's office,
Yes.
and you sit and talk with him. He's very no nonsense, like he's always working kind of guy.
Mhm. Okay. Well, if you're not going to be at the festival, then there's some crucial information we need to tell you. And I explained to him that over the next couple of days, like after this festival and such, we're going to be moving people out of town. Once we have uncharmed all of the guards, we're just going to pack up and be going on to Jonesville. So get your things ready, get your clergy's bags ready, and then sometime around like 2 p.m.-ish tomorrow, it's go time.
Why not earlier?
Around noonish tomorrow.
I think what he means, dear, is why are we not moving people out as soon as possible?
Because half the town is still charmed. And I can only cure so many people over
Yeah.
the course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's what you guys would like to do.
I mean, if I spend the entirety of the day getting rid of 2 people per hour, I could anti-charm the rest of the town in like 14 hours, perhaps.
Okay.
But that would be all I'm doing.
With the father's help, then yeah, you'd definitely be able to free the town.
Oh yeah, definitely. But also,
all right. The problem is convincing them to leave. You tell them their home's in danger, and they're supposed to just leave it here, abandon everything they've built with their hands, you know?
Which is why we wanted you to be a voice of reason. It's either they stay here or get murdered by an oncoming army. Or, well, not necessarily murdered. There's like an army
brutally
coming.
Slaughtered.
That, yes. There's an army coming because they have a vendetta against the town. And we're trying to get people out before this happens. We estimate we have like 2-3 days, maybe a week before they come here, but still, we're not entirely sure of when.
Look, you've sold me on the removing the curses. I see no reason to hesitate on that. But I'm just not ready to uproot these people over a stranger's word.
Shara, show him what we saw in the mines.
Mental telepathy, images of demons, slaughter, of the army folks just doing terrible things to people, of my vision that I had last night, of people saying this town must burn, etc. Just flash in his mind in an instant.
I was gonna say show him all the people from his town that were kind of dead from the mines, but alright.
That was also at the beginning of it. That was at the beginning of my flashback, catch-up, whatever we are calling this. Information overload?
There we go.
A little bit, that's all real? That really happened here?
All of it really happened. Even the visions that I had of those 3 people saying they wanted revenge on this town.
And Father, it's only gonna get worse if we add more people into this mix. You have to get people out.
Jonesville has an army. They have walls and they have a moat. We train them to do what needs to be done to protect their town. And we have trained soldiers here, but if we bring them over, they're going to have more of an opportunity to learn with the best, as well as have an opportunity to protect their people with a fortified base of operations. We will get this town back. Sorry, Utopian, you first.
And also, if we send the civilians there, they have more of an opportunity to be safe rather than be caught in the crossfire of a battle that they won't win.
The people of this town trust you. You've been a voice of reason for them, helping them throughout the years. Can you please be their voice of reason once more?
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Whatever we have to do, you guys seem to know what you're talking about, and you're meeting me in Sam's office, which is weird.
Oh, and this entire time I've been disguised myself as Sam.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Then he is doubly motivated.
Mm-hmm. And I just drop it. It is a Warlock of the Raven Queen, Bard Extraordinaire, and a Kalishtar.
Wait, what? Who are you? What?
Father, it's quite a bit of a story, but some of it is Sam's been charmed for the past few weeks and he's recovering right now. The charm's gotten rid of it, but for the moment while he's kind of recovering mentally, physically,
Emotionally.
Ashara took on his guys and started healing everybody else.
Mm-hmm. With your help and Utopians. I apologize that I didn't reveal myself 3 hours ago.
That would help.
Yeah, I got caught up in the moment. I'm sorry.
Where is the father? Where is Sam?
Sam is, he should be at his house right now, resting with his wife. They have a lot to catch up on. Like a week and a half of being charmed can do a lot to a person, and they need all the time to recover. So that way, tomorrow, when we move out, he is at full strength and at the mental capacity needed to lead this town.
Okay. Just tell me what to do.
Okay. We're going to keep getting people in this place. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to calm people down. Every couple of hours, I can do 2 people per hour, get my spells back, and then repeat the process. You two are going to help with the calming them down and explaining the situation while we uncharm the place. And then afterwards, it's performance time. And then afterwards, it's convincing people that we gotta get the fuck out of this town. Pardon my Elvish.
You're speaking in common, dear.
Isn't it an expression when someone curses, they say, pardon my Elvish?
I haven't heard of that, but that ain't.
Must be from my home. My apologies. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay. It's time for another break. I gotta check on Mom.
Okay.
And make sure she's doing all right. Would you guys mind if I take until the 30-minute mark, take a 15-20-minute break?
Yeah, totally.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
let's do the thing.
I did just want to confirm: is Oct allowed to make some fingernail clippers, the Tinker's tools?
What are you gonna do with those? Trim your problems away?
Sure.
There's a very distinctive reason why he's doing this, but cool. All right. He's going to talk to the, I guess, bartender and say, hey, here's what we're doing. He's going to set up a little table right here at the entrance, and he's going to have, he's going to open up the, he's going to remove his tools from the Clockwork Colony toolbox, put it on top, all three things open, and he's going to put up a little sign that says admissions. He's just going to tinker onto the side of a mug.
Time to make some money.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
so
yeah,
you're
we
not
paid
really...
them.
No, they're getting in for free, but sort of. I'm about to do the most fey-ass shit.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Please tell me you're not doing what I think you're doing.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
I think he is.
Tell me what you think they're doing.
All right.
Vincent's
So
still on your shoulder is gonna be like, wait a second. Are you triggering these people?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Birdie. Hey, Vincent, look, and just proceeds to start ordering crackers by the handful to just pass down the line.
Must be moral compass. But crackers. Compass. But crackers. Compass. But crackers. He's gonna take like one cracker from the pile and then just like, but you're asleep. Cracker. But seriously though.
Is
Back to the cracker.
where that came from.
You gave a bird an existential crisis.
That is, I'm very proud of myself.
Okay. So, how many people have we uncharmed in this time frame?
So you've been just kind of pumping them out.
Pumping them out.
I would say that it's going to be more and more difficult to find whatever stragglers are left out of the sea of people.
Right.
So people have started gathering for the party.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam himself has arrived at the party, which has been scheduled to take place in the circle outside the tavern.
Great, because that's the only place I can fit so many peoples.
All right. As people come, I would like to wave them down like it's an important thing. Definitely stop by here, folks, before you go in.
Oh no.
I think your plan has been foiled.
Man, you are like normally so optimistic, but not today. Stop. Just starts
Don't
jamming
talk people
crackers.
over and I'll be the kind person.
He's just jamming crackers in his beak. Shut the fuck up.
Take a cracker.
Does anybody come over?
Oh yeah.
Roll persuasion.
All right.
Hey.
I'm also gonna burn another flash genius to make that a 28.
Holy shit.
You need to, though.
I want this to work. 23 could be kid stuff. I want
He
big
wants-
kid stuff.
He wants all of the people.
So, did you just put admissions? You didn't put a cost for admissions?
Yes, I'm gonna explain that to people as they come up.
Okay, so a few people do start approaching you.
Oh, hey folks. So you get to keep the gold coin that you were given. That is our treat to you, courtesy of your friends here in Crestview. However, I will ask for one thing in return from you. And he puts down, he takes out one of his knives from his belt and jams it into the desk, and then he puts down the nail clipper. Either you could give me a lock of your hair, or you could just clip one of your nails. I just ask that you put the hair into this receptacle, and he points to this part of the Clockwork Colony toolbox, or you put your nail in this receptacle, and points to the other one.
They look disgusted. And many of them look deeply suspicious, especially the ones who have any kind of understanding of magic and what you can do with that kind of item.
Mm-hmm.
With that persuasion, though, you do start getting some people doing it.
Good. He's gonna prestidigitize it in between just to make sure that it's sanitized every time.
Good.
Responsible.
Mm-hmm.
He's really leaning into the whole all eyes on you background trait.
Yes. I'm just gonna smoke over the course of it. 2 more hours, probably. That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so people start clipping their nails and pulling out hair, and slowly you're getting some magic supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Octa's just looking very content because, as a Fae, this actually does not disturb him. But he's looking at everyone like, "What? This is not like I'm asking for your firstborn. I mean, if we were in my neck of the woods, I'd be asking for your entire lineage. You're fine. Come on, yeah, there you go."
I'm really curious to see what ends up this.
So, Sam has a plan.
I love Sam plans.
At the start of the party, when it feels like most people are here, which, by the way, means it is crowded.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Sam climbs up on top of the fountain or statue or whatever that is in the middle.
Yes.
We'll make it a statue so he's not standing on a fountain.
Yeah, that's smart.
He's gonna climb up there on top, and he's gonna say, "Can I have your attention for just a moment?"
Ooh, the booming voice. Yes, please.
Oh, nice. He startles for a minute hearing his voice so loud, and then he smiles towards you guys.
I give him a wink, and Bardic Inspiration is in his mind now as I give him memories of myself and my ancestors giving really great speeches, and him about to give a really great speech.
My friends, this town has had its troubles, but never quite so bad as it has been recently. What better time to celebrate what we do have than in the face of so much loss? Many of you have noticed that men have gone missing. We have discovered the reason. Men have been slaughtered in the mines. None were left alive. But I promise you their deaths have been avenged. These fine people who have no reason to owe us anything took the danger upon themselves to kill not one, not two, but dozens of dangerous entities bent on the destruction of this town. They alone are the reason we all survive. I brought you all here so that we can celebrate what we do have left, celebrate each other, celebrate this town, and most of all, celebrate our new heroes. And I ask that you pay them the respect they deserved as you see them through town. Remember what they have done for you, despite the losses we've suffered. I would ask that they all step forward, if you could all make a path. And they all step aside to form a walkway up to him. And you all are allowed, or able, to step forward to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he presents to the first person to reach forward. He doesn't know who's the leader.
I don't even think we know.
Crux.
Crux, I'll take this one since he's
Please.
the.
He presents to Croxall a wooden box with a red stain to it.
Ooh.
I present to these people the deepest symbol of honor that this town can offer. Inside you find a silver crescent, much like a crescent moon.
That's fancy.
This symbol signifies service to this town on such a level that they are bestowed with the highest honor that I can give. And he calls you all forward, and through a little bit of juggling from a bag at his side, he hands you each a similar red box with a crescent pin in it. It's a pin that will go on a lapel or a tie or
Where am I gonna put this?
He's gonna put that on his vest. Thanks, boss.
There's nothing this person can put it on. That's unfortunate.
Put it in your hair? Make it a hair clip?
It's a lapel pin. It'd be more similar to an earring, but I don't have my ears pierced.
Oh, I could definitely do that for you. Here, and Ox starts drawing a knife out.
Don't you dare!
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh,
There is much celebration to be had. We have a feast provided by the cook in the inn. We will be ever so grateful if the strong-bodied of you will help us to bring tables out here. And if a few of you women and ladies wouldn't mind helping to bring the food out, we will have a feast in the square. All are welcome.
Prox immediately just, fine. Walks on in there, starts taking tables, stacks like two of them up on top of each other, pulls them out, grabs stacks of chairs.
The Shara helps as
Kit
well,
joins as
mainly
well.
with the chairs, because tables are hard.
We're gonna grab a table or two.
Yeah, we're a part of this town, in a way.
is there like a really, really big, heavy table?
No, they're all the same.
Okay, because I was gonna say Oct would like to technically try to burn one of his other daily infusions. I guess from I was gonna say he had spider chair stocked. He could turn it into spider table, but it's fine. It'll just help the normal way.
You guys bouncing your tokens around.
We are, because we're
Moving
moving
things.
chairs and tables all around. Ooh, also, in the process of walking and stuff, I just go up to Crux and was like, thank you for convincing Father Ames to help us.
Oh, yeah. That was easy.
While they're all bouncing around doing that, I will step off to the side, and I will pull out the sending stone, and just clutch it for a moment, and you will survive. Is there anything that we can know?
Hmm.
The guards from the
Yeah, the guards. Oh shit. Yeah, we're fine, but I can't talk.
Holy shit. I thought they were gunners.
Utern's gonna kind of notice that Pan's hanging back. Just walk over and be like, "You alright? What's going on?"
Just worried about those guards that we left at the line. Checked in. They were not slain. They are not very talkative.
I wouldn't blame them. If what they said was true, I'm honestly impressed they could find a way to respond. Come on, Pan. There's nothing we can do but maybe pray.
Well, I'm wee as well. All this lifting and heaviness, it's not my forte.
I mean, if you want to go into the kitchen and help bring out food.
So, in short order, the feast begins,
Mm-hmm.
and the food is wonderful. It's roast meats and potatoes and vegetables from the local farms, and it seems to be the perfect way to celebrate something.
Is.
And as dessert is brought around, it is the signature croissant, but it's a chocolate croissant with chocolate swirled through it.
I heard so much about this,
Interesting.
you guys. It's so great. Crocs, this is amazing.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's pretty good.
Those times while eating it.
Pretty good. Kid, what are you talking about? How many of these things have you eaten that are better than this?
Well, I mean, I did come from this town.
Oct proceeds to just scarf down food.
Ooh.
Fistfuls right in the mouth.
Crux is a little distracted because he's still more got his mind on what might happen soon and just trying to keep his wits about him.
Yeah.
I just look at Crux. Hey, we'll worry about that tomorrow. Right now is the time to be happy, alright?
I mean, yeah, I get that, but I don't know. I don't like impending doom.
Right, that's more important than my pen. Yes,
Oh well, no. You can have that.
thank you. And I just take it off of him and just put it back in my hair. It's one of those versatile pins that could either go on clothing or in your hair. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm off to do some performing. I promised these people a show after all.
Oh, hey kid, this reminds me. And Oct proceeds to just open this box that is filled to the brim with hair and nails.
The fuck?
Hey, so you were talking about that little bit of magic you could do, right? Well, typically you need artifacts from people to make it work, so I figured, hey, I might as well do some gathering.
What magic are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Earlier in the day, you talked about a speedy courier or something or other.
That doesn't transport people.
Oh.
It transports objects.
Well, I got a box of nails and hair now, so, all right, cool. And I'll just...
How did you get this?
He just proceeds to slam the box shut and start rubbing his brow. Oh god.
It's mental now. How did you get that?
Oh, I spent so much. Even though it is a telepathic conversation, he's saying out loud, "Oh god, I spent so much money. Oh god."
What am I gonna do with you, Oct? What am I? Oh, jeez. Okay.
I should say, not that it makes it any better, but by being in the Clockwork Colony toolbox, the hair and the nails are impeccably clean when he goes through them.
Does everyone in this town keep their nails so pristine? I'm looking at the straw right now and I'm just fascinated. There's not a single speck of dirt on these.
Yeah, no, that's the magic of the box. But now oh god, see, I can clean this as many times as I want, but it's gonna be dirty forever. The memory of this is, oh god.
No. Well, right. I know something that will take your mind off of this. Do you want to help me out?
Oh yeah. He proceeds to hop off of his chair. Let's. I'll go do a setup. I don't know if you remember this, but I was doing a little bit of futzing around in your mind when we were in your mind the other day. A little bit of versus using my typical shape water, I might have a spell that would be just as entrancing. At least for description's sake, he'll put in pyrotechnics.
Ooh. Okay. Are you doing smoke or fireworks?
Oh, fireworks. Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, like, immediately after the fireworks die down, Vishara is going to use... Why can't I find it? I have too many things. Is going to use her Cloak of the Conspirator, transform into ravens from her seat.
Jeez.
And while everyone is distracted by the fireworks, she's just going to appear in the center. And then she's going to unleash her skills. Alrighty, everyone, it's time to party! And just starts giving one of the best performances these people have ever seen.
Roll a performance.
Okay, here we go. That's it, I'm done failing every time, and holding back the tears you won't cry. Hey, but don't give up and empty words like that'll never be enough to try and look ahead tomorrow, better I know. Just smile and the days will let go, pulling you away, though I maybe rolled a 26.
Nah, you rolled a 31, baby. That was
So
the last
unnecessary, I love it.
It's the last one of the day. I need to make it work.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also probably just going to use my winged boots throughout the performance, like not all the time, but in bursts.
It's
like at crucial moments of the song, and just use like 4 minutes of it. Really.
It is a straight up a flying, dancing Hatsune Miku ass warlock. This is
Yes, that is what I have become.
holy shit.
And I'm also disguising myself to change outfits in between songs. It's perfect.
My God.
Oh fuck.
So wait, your modifier is 5 for your intelligence, right?
Yes.
So you should have one more of those if I'm counting correctly. You only used
I only
4
used
today.
4 today?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just rolled up in my chat because I'm like, there's no way he's done with all of them yet.
Good
One
eye,
thanks.
Crocs.
I appreciate it.
Eddie, that was
One-
amazing.
One day I'll have a 6. One day I'll have 6 of them. Just not
That'll
today.
be great.
Tattoos.
Yeah. But for now,
Tattoo.
actually, this would be a great opportunity. Oh God, let me see here. Oct is going to. Damn it! I want to see if this is possible. No, Vincent couldn't carry that. Never mind. We're good. No, continue. I want to keep tacking crazy shit onto this performance.
So at the end of the performance, Sam comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Sam comes up to you guys
Mm-hmm.
and in a quiet voice says, "Are we still evacuating
Yes. Tomorrow.
When? Tomorrow?"
Tomorrow.
I'm
I'm
going-
almost done with anti-charming everyone. I think I have like 10 people left.
Can
DM, how
you
many people do I have left?
roll a, or not roll a, cast your Dispel Magic and see what you see.
Oh yes, detect magic. Here we go. 1, detect magic. Coming up, boss. Eyes of the Rune Keeper. Do 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 do. Nope, not Eyes of the Rune Keeper. Eldritch Sight. Detect magic.
Hmm. Okay, so you do you do detect 5 different signatures that have magic about them.
Ooh, perfect. Okay.
Imagine?
Did I take a short rest before we left for this festival, or did we, like, remove 2 more people and then leave? I can't remember what we did.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
We went
To
to
it-
it from.
Yeah, we went straight from, like, like we didn't rest before we left. We would have unclocked the last 2 people that we did and then just went out. Okay. Okay. That one and that one. Tell them to meet me in the tavern in like an hour. Tell those other 2 to meet me in the tavern in an hour. Nope, in 2 hours, in 20 minutes. And then that one guy right over there, just going to town on that corn on the cob. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Bam.
Okay.
Right. And
That will be done.
Okay. And Vishara just goes into the tavern, which is probably empty at this point. Or maybe it's full of people drinking. I don't know.
It's pretty full.
Sits... Yeah. You know what? No. She's gonna go up to her room, read for an hour, come back down, repeat the process of removing those curses, talking to the people for 20 minutes, and then going back to rest. And read her book some more. So that's 3 more hours, and the remaining 5 people.
Okay.
I'm now at 13 hours out of 24. And 1 4th level slot left. Love being a warlock. This is the best. So, what do you guys do for the next 3-ish hours? I'm busy doing things.
Oct is gonna finally read his book.
Yes.
But halfway through, he's gonna get not halfway through. Throughout the process, he's gonna be a little vaguely distracted, looking over at Gendrick, who's eating food, but then tries to focus. So take 3 hours off. So now he's down to 20 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, Crux will just be reading while glancing around every once in a while, making sure things are still calm. Well, yeah.
At the end of the 3 hours, Sam gets back up on the statue, and he looks at Bashara, and he kind of points to his mouth, like a questioning expression.
I do the link thing. Yes, dear?
Can you make me louder?
Oh, that was Kit, actually.
Oh,
Kit? Yes.
I'll do the thing, though.
Yes.
okay.
I just tap Kit on the shoulder, be like, hey, do the thing, and then boom, you do it. It's cool.
He says, he instinctively says thank you, and it booms out.
Ooh. I give him more bardic inspiration, reminding him of his amazing speech that he gave not 4 hours ago, and how amazing that was, and how, like the sun rises and sets, he can do this twice in one day. Bardic inspiration.
He says, my friends, I'm terribly sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But it seems that our troubles are not over. Following this party, I need each of you to go and pack the essentials to survive a few weeks away from your home. Pack only the essentials. Do not pack valuables. Leave them behind. You will be guided to a local village where you will be given safe haven as much as possible. And as you are gone, we will be bringing men into this town to increase our numbers of defense to withstand the oncoming attack. We have reliable information that tells us that someone intends to burn this town to the ground. We will not let that happen. And there is an uproar of people shouting, I want to fight! Who's gonna do this? Why would they do this to us? We've been through enough. I'm not leaving my home. And he quiets them and he addresses their concerns. He goes on for a minute and he says, regardless, everyone needs to be out of this town and hidden safely away. I will hear no more about it. And he steps down.
Well, that went better than I thought.
Oh,
I just only hope that people listen.
Yeah, we may have to
weren't we
do
gonna
a...
have the father talk as well?
I thought he wasn't going to be here because he was busy.
Yeah,
We
he's
can
been
do-
busy with you.
Yeah.
Taking care of those guys.
Right. Right, he's also been therapist. I forgot about that. My apologies. Oof. Yes. Well,
I guess we should call it a night then.
yeah. That would be smart.
So, are we going to be going with them to Jonesville, I'm assuming, or...
I feel like we need to send them
think the fighters among them perhaps should look to the rest of the town that is moving.
Yes.
Perhaps that would be the way to get those people ready to fight. Reason to go.
Mhm.
Because their own people will need them and need their protection.
Mhm.
Yes.
We should definitely inform the lady of the fact that we're sending people her way
Right.
before we do that.
Right. That reminds me, I still need to cast that spell. I didn't do that yet. Lucky for me, there was an odd number of people. Plus, I have a spell. Nope, wrong spell.
Like Dimension Door for what?
And as I cast this spell using 25 gold pieces, I'm gonna be broke by the end of this campaign, I swear. Okay, so doing mental math, 778 is what I am left with. Of gold pieces wise, a small air elemental with a rather good-sized chest just appears in front of me from this circle I made out of the 25 gold, and he just looks at me like, as he opens up the chest. Alrighty. You know those fun magical items that we've acquired and nobody wants? We can put them in this box, and it, as well as a letter that we will be writing, will be sent to our lovely lady of the house.
Right.
Oh.
What do you want to put in the note for Angela?
Dear Angela,
Right,
I
right.
hate her stinking guts.
You smell. Piss off.
how are you doing this evening?
All right, now is not exactly the moment for pleasantries, and she can't really send a response, can she?
She can. Anything that isn't taken from the box in the next 10 minutes will be sent back, so I can leave a piece of paper for her to reply.
All right, you get two
Yes.
pieces then.
Dear Angela,
That has 2 pieces of paper gone.
thank
My
you.
letter stationery.
Please disperse these magical items we have acquired amongst those who you see fit. Guards, yourself, anyone whom you trust. We need your help. We are going to be sending some people from... We're in Crestview, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forget the name of everything. Let's see, here we go. Going to be sending some people from Crestview your way because of a possible invasion that will be happening in the future. Once again, Octa, I'm very sorry about that. I feel like I could have communicated better, and I did not, and I'm very sorry about that. I ask that... Okay, what are we asking her? We ask that you give them respite?
Health and safety is all we need.
Prepare some type of shelter, or start thinking about converting the cave.
Sorry.
Oh, geez, it's okay. It was a lovely ringtone. I enjoy it so much.
Start trying to convert the caves, something of the sort. Feel free to make use of ox lumber for forming of bunk beds and/or shelters.
Okay.
Feel free to use ox lumber.
He should be back with my buddy at the mercantile shop. I left it with him, so he should probably still have it.
It was left with Merkin at the shop. Okay. Thank you so much. They will be with you in about 3 days.
Make sure you put on the other piece of paper to not take it out of the box, but to reply if it's still in the box. Yes.
Please write a response on the other piece of paper provided. Just do not take it out of the box. Any
Might just get the paper out of the box. You may put it on the other paper. Perhaps make sure you spread them out. So don't touch this one. Do touch this one. Something.
Just put on the back of that letter, pick me up first. Read me first.
That's the one.
Okay.
Not
Are
the
we
best.
happy
Give
with
me-
the letter?
almost. I am almost finished signing it. Anything not in this box will be sent back to us. Your friends, the Lunar, K-N-I-G-H-T-S. There are typos. They do not have autocorrect in ancient times of D&D magic. It is fine.
Congrats.
Is this a feasible letter?
Seems good to me.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
Okay, we got like 5 minutes left. What are we putting in this box besides the letters?
Alright, who's got stuff they don't want? Toss it in.
Oct looks at the toolbox and then goes, "Nah, not the time. Not the time."
Not the time. It probably won't fit in here anyhow. Who has the lament dagger? Is anybody using it?
The what?
The dagger that lets
The
you look like
Lamian's
someone.
dagger. Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's using that or the
The
scythe.
Viper.
Yeah,
Okay.
or the ramming rod.
Ramming rod.
Sickle
Dagger.
ramrod.
Sickle.
The sickle. Crux, you still got the alchemist's belt, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we're
he
good
needs it.
there. All right. If that's gonna
Is
be the
that it?
case, I
The
think we're
club.
good.
The club,
yeah, the club.
rook,
Club
the Viper,
of Rook.
and then the Lamian dagger.
Say the club of the rook. We should say instead of ramming rod. That's what I meant. Oh, and we do have these 11 books worth of Fear and Shadow.
Ooh, Fear and Shatter books. Yes. I feel like
Let's
we
just
should...
put one in there.
Yeah, we could send that to old, Mr. Thick Trunk,
Try,
and maybe he could take a look at it.
Oh, that's his new name.
It's kind of a small box.
Ock proceeds to just blush and realizing what he said after the fact. No, I'm gonna shut up now.
No, it's grand. Book of Confusion
Yeah, this box is only like 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet, so we can only fit so much.
I feel like this amount of items, the dagger, the sickle, the club,
It's
the
not a
paper.
sickle. It's a scimitar.
Scimitar, right. Thought I heard someone say sickle.
It's a scimitar, a club, and a dagger.
Yeah. Okay. Dagger. Scimitar. Club. 2 pieces of paper. And 1 book containing 2 dope spells. Is that it?
Believe.
Okay. And I close the lid and I send the dude on his way. I never thought I would ever get to use that spell.
I thought you would need to.
Yeah. I'm glad I prepared it. It's a 4th level spell. It's fine. I get it back on a short rest.
That still doesn't answer the question. What now?
Oh. I will get a response in about 10-ish minutes. He will appear. Well, the objects not in the box that weren't taken out of the box will appear at our feet. So... sleep.
Ox proceeds to take out a gold coin. Heads or tails?
Tails.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, come on. There we go. Fuck. I didn't choose beforehand. Okay.
Roll one more
right.
time.
0 through 50 is heads. 51 through 100 is tails. Hey. All right. There you go, kid. And just hands Bashar a gold coin.
Cool. Thank you.
Just a little tiny game to play. You win a gold coin.
We do have
Just
cards
passing time.
if you want to play some cards.
Ooh, I haven't played cards in ages. Let's do it.
Oh, that is so much better than what I was gonna suggest. I was thinking of like some morbid game to play with all the fingernails, but yeah, let's do that. Let's do your thing.
As you do that,
What kind of fake games do you play?
His hands touch that ruby gold necklace one more time, and his hand flashes again, and you hear this. It's like glass breaking in reverse. It's that kind of just like reforming glass. And he looks down. He smiles. Then suddenly snaps out of it and looks up, and which one of you was the one keep getting this vampire that we were talking about, your friend, air quotes, who was having problems with her looking at you?
I'm having problems, but now that I got this ability, I feel like I'm okay with her trying to scry now.
Oh, the thing is, and he'll take the necklace off. I have a natural ability that I've been channeling into this. I think it's taken hold.
Oh.
Any of us who don't want to be seen by her magic may wear this.
Ooh.
And no matter if they actually lock onto Vishara, or lock onto one of you, you will not be able to be seen, heard, felt through her scrying sensor. Just holds it up.
You are incredible.
Yes. That's some expert level enchanting if I've ever seen it.
It takes every bit of my spare time. In the meantime, I can cast that spell basically at all times. So
Oh.
as long as I do, I can get what would take many other enchanters weeks or a month or more to do, I can do in the matter of a few
Oh.
days with this particular spell.
That's insane. You are amazing, you know that.
Do try, but it will take some of your focus to have it work. But I find that worth it.
Hmm.
I don't need one because I can do it to myself if and when I
Right.
please.
Mm.
But the rest of you, maybe a rare gift not to be seen coming.
Ooh, not seen coming. Looks to Kit. That's like right up your alley, dear.
Was that to Kit?
Oh yeah.
She might be struggling a little bit.
Oh no. Kit, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just tired.
I think
sorry.
to go off what Pan was saying, it seems more not that we're amongst all of us bad at being inconspicuous should the time come. I think he means more so in the ways that some of us might be looking to have a conversation that technically we shouldn't be having. And then he looks back at the necklace, and then he looks back.
Mm-hmm.
Any time that she has tried to see any of you, she is not seeing me.
Right.
He just like waves his hand again and just like and that same little flash of light flashes.
Mhm. Right. Maybe Euterbian, because like if she can't access me, then Euterbian's next on her list. She's done it before.
I think you might be our first priority, though, dear.
But I like talking to her, and I can do this counter scry thing. It freaks them out, and I get information.
Yeah, but at the same time, you risk every single one of us if you fuck up. Not to be harsh about it, but
No, I needed to hear that. You're right.
look, I mean, I never want to punch above my weight, as it were. You are technically eons beyond me as far as this whole realm goes. Now, at the same time, I just know certain things. At least in my world, if there's somebody who I truly think is a fucking menace, we have a very basic phrase that I'm pretty sure you folks would understand is "Don't poke the bear."
I have heard that one before. Okay, I'll put it on. Ruby non-detection.
If you focus on it, it will in fact be this one.
Okay.
Does it require attunement?
It does.
Oh, shit. I already have so many things I'm attuned to.
Roll that to yeah. Whisper. Again. This time with you. Roll to GM.
Okay.
Okay. Cool you. I will figure out what I'm deattuning later. I'm sorry, I interrupted DM.
Still. There it goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Darn it.
Okay. So, letters have been had, gifts have been given, speeches have been made. What would you guys like to do with the rest of the festival?
I'm gonna finish reading my book.
I'm going to go sleep. I've been casting spells all day. I'm pooped.
is going to go talk to Gendrick.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
He's just kind of sliding down on a bench next to him. Hey, you come here often? And then proceeds to immediately shake his face and go, "Oh God, why did I do that?" Just out loud.
He just laughs. And he looks genuinely amused.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bug you. I was just checking in on how you doing.
I can't complain. I've got plenty of work to do, and new friends. Seems like I've got a new friend. He looks at you.
Oct kind of nods, but his face is now very flushed. Well, I was just doing some thinking. I wanted to thank you again for letting me use your workshop. That is, it was very nice of you. And it just is gulping air. I was hoping, maybe, assuming you go into Jonesville with everybody, maybe I'll see you around there.
I'll try to be there.
Cool. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, it proceeds to get up and just start doing finger guns. Like, all right, I'll see you, buddy, and just kind of slaps him on the shoulder way too hard, and just looks back like, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah.
He just laughs at you and he says, "Come here, have a seat. Let's talk."
Proceeds to sit down kind of nervously.
And the two of you sit down and you discuss history, like his background and your background, and how you got into what you do, and
Oh God. Oh
projects
jeez.
you worked, and
Oh jeez. Oh man. It's the meet cute. It's happening. Yeah. How does he react when I say that my dad was a man who was turned into a donkey, who was then turned into a goat?
he kind of has a look of relief on his face, like he just had been burning with curiosity to know how you were made, and now he knows, and it feels so much better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my dad was a man who was then turned into a donkey and a goat. I should let you know, my mother was an elf and technically was with my dad while he was a goat. And if you're asking me how that happened, look, I am 334 years old. Don't tell anyone or I will fucking kill you. But look, between you and me, I still don't know how the fuck it works. Okay, like I've laid down in my past with a couple animals here and there, but I mean, I got the work for it. I don't know how the fuck you go from one to the other. That's a totally different thing.
Oh my God.
But then also proceeds to realize that he just said all of this out loud and then covers his face up. Oh God. Pajama, what are you doing? What are you doing in front of the nice guy? Why?
You say that one out loud too?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Everything's out loud.
He smiles and listens, and he tells you about his own past, which I won't go into here. We'll do it in
Sure.
We'll do it in whisper.
Water.
But you do learn about this guy, and you do get to spend a few chunks of time. I don't know if it's a few hours or a few minutes or what, but
I'd say
getting to
like an
know him.
hour. Yeah. Well, at the end of that, he's just gonna kind of notice that everybody's starting to head home, or at least go to different places, and go, well, Gendrick, this was, I mean to say, you, I appreciate it. I'm not, I gotta be honest, I'm not good at this. I really, really wish I knew what I'm trying to say, but for some reason it's not working. I can put a lot of stuff together. I can figure my way out of a lot of crazy stuff, but
The funny thing is that I usually have a hard time understanding what people are saying to me. But I get you. I know what you mean.
Ock just blushes. He'll reach over very gingerly and kind of put his hand on top of Gendrick's hand and just go, all right, well, hopefully I'll see you later.
He laughs and says, see you later.
And just takes off. Like he'll trip off of his stool for a second, manage to catch himself on his hooves, and then just play it off like and just kind of huff it into the end.
And I think that seems a good place to end it.
Ooh, we did a lot today.
Indeed.
We cured a whole town.
Ugh.
We did it.
Wowzers.
For my 4th level slots to make the last two of those, the last two of the necklaces that are mundane.
Okay.
I don't know what to do about the Ruby of Non-Detection. Because, like, I'm not getting rid of my winged boots, first off. And the amulet thing is going to save me, and I like being immune to poison. I don't know what to do. I really don't.
Find out what Vishara does next time on D&D.
Lunar Nights.
With that, I'll be right
guys are
back.
so
Alright, so that is installment, I want to say 6 now. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see what happens, as Hawk said, next week on the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.